Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. What a nice day for all of us to be here today. Every time we got sick, or when we feeling unwell, we feeling not in a good shape of us, whether it is mentally or physically, we sometimes need or relying ourselves with drugs or medicine, whether it's prescribed or whether we just bought it in the store or maybe in the pharmacy. We always need the help of drugs in order for us to be healthy again. However, I want to ask all of you guys, have you what crossed on your mind when I say narcotic or maybe illegal drugs? Well, you guys might thinking about those who are got addicted, or those who are not in the good shape of their self, not in the best shape of their self, those who are in rehabilitations and etc. However, I want to change that kind of like mind of yours to be more open to to see a new perspective and to open ourselves to understand something that we actually not really educated at first, but now with the everything that keep changing, everything that we keep finding and etc. So yeah, I think we need to open a new perspective of ours regarding narcotic or those who we maybe Indonesian called as narkoba. Well, yeah, it is indeed a really like maybe kind of like topic that really sensitive and maybe debatable, but I will provide to you every fact about new fact about this topic. So before that, before we jump to the first we jump to the first fact about that. I want you guys to watch the video.
I'm Kristen Conger of Stuff Mom Never Told You, and today for D News. The results of a Swiss study examining the impact of LSD therapy on anxiety among terminally ill cancer patients has attracted a swarm of media attention, even though it was too small scale to yield conclusive results. Research on LSD has been largely shut down in the United States ever since the psychedelic drug became illegal in 1966, but recently, researchers have begun taking a closer look at the possible medical benefits of banned drugs like LSD. Take psilocybin, a hallucinogenic cousin to LSD and the key ingredient in magic mushrooms. It's also been shown to have therapeutic potential. A 2010 study also conducted on a small group of cancer patients suggested the psychedelic compound may also ease anxiety. And a 2012 study examining MRI scans of people while tripping on it found that it appears to calm down brain areas associated with depression. Now, considering that its street name is ecstasy, it's not too surprising that the drug MDMA may also assist with anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. A recently published study compared fMRI brain scans of participants both on and off MDMA and found that the drug seemed to make happier memories even happier and sad memories less sad. The researchers suspect that the pain-dampening effect has to do with how MDMA lowers blood flow to the brain's limbic system, which helps regulate our emotional reactions. Now, one lesser-known drug that's received attention from the medical community is ayahuasca, a psychedelic blend of plants developed by native peoples of Amazonian Peru, commonly associated with spiritual enlightenment by those who've taken it. Ayahuasca ceremonies were also used in a 2013 study on substance abuse. So for the dozen study participants, taking ayahuasca was correlated with greater long-term feelings of hopefulness and improved quality of life. Self-reported tobacco, alcohol, and cocaine use also diminished. Marijuana habits, however, persisted, which brings us to the last drug on our list, which might not even be illegal depending on where you live. Various studies have indicated that weed might be helpful not only for pain management and nausea suppression among chemotherapy patients, but also for soothing anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder. Pot, or the THC in pot that is, may even be an effective treatment for autoimmune disorders and multiple sclerosis. But remember this, kids. Many of these studies are very preliminary, and there are also negative side effects to all of these drugs, hence them being classified as controlled substances.
As what we can see in the video, how narcotics are not essentially bad for us. It can be helpful for those who really in it, especially who their mental state is unstable. It can help them going through those hard times of them. Like even in several states in United States of America, some drugs such as marijuana were already legalized, as it actually bring benefit for those people, and it's actually not harming people as what previously others people such as scientific and WHO stated that marijuana doesn't bring any benefit. No, it's already proven that in fact marijuana can help us and have benefit for us, especially for those who have mental health problems. So yeah, in this point, I just want to say that it is indeed wrong if you wrongly use marijuana as others things such as maybe you just want to be high or something. However, if you are really indeed in needs to be prescribed with marijuana, it is not in fault, or it is not a mistake for you to consume it, as it is actually can help you and bring benefit to you. The second argument about today's topic is in fact, maybe some of you guys already know this, maybe some of you guys haven't noticed yet. However, in Nangguraja Darussalam, cannabis were actually used in their dishes. Maybe some of you are coming from those area or region. Maybe some of you were not really know about this fact, so it's okay. But in fact, they really do use that. Even they have this dish called sambal ganja in Indonesian. So yeah, it is a common dish in those area. Well, maybe some of you guys were questioning, doesn't eating cannabis or marijuana make them kind of like addicted, or kind of like having feeling of addictive when they're eating that? Yeah, it's really debatable topic, since it is in fact a sensitive issues, especially in Indonesia, since marijuana is still illegal here. However, the answer about whether they are feeling addictive or addicted when they consume it, the answer is no, because it is in fact doesn't really affecting them who eat marijuana as a disease in their daily life. Of course, they are not eating it every day or not eating it in every occasion. It's only in some occasion they eat it. However, it is a fact that it is, or maybe when they eat those marijuana diseases, they don't have any addictive feeling when they consume it. Lastly, WHO actually recommending every state in this world to rescheduling the status of marijuana. It is because no other than because they found that marijuana actually bring benefit to us, and it actually can help people who are in fact sick to be more better, and it's actually not a type of drug that actually doesn't bring benefit, or drugs that can be wrongfully used, as it's only kind of like what they previously stated. It's only make people high, Actually, marijuana were in fact found the benefit that is bring people who are have mental problem to become more happier, so they can going through the therapy for they for their mental health problem to become more easier, so they can they can be healthy again. Their mental health can be kind of like better or maybe can be 100% recovered. As marijuana, in fact, by WHO, were found out that it's actually bring benefits to those people who are really in it. So what I want to say is that maybe in United States of America, this kind of like topic is um, something that really common. However, in Indonesia, when someone use marijuana or other drugs that maybe actually have benefit, we will see it as something that bad. We will see it as something that shouldn't be done. However, we actually just haven't done a better research about these kind of like matters. So I hope that scientific can bring more better research about this kind of like drugs and etc. Because if it actually can bring benefit to all of us, then why not? Why not we use it? Why not we kind of like commonly use it or just prescribe it to some people who really in need? Of course, with under consent of the doctor or with the doctor prescriber. In conclusion, something that overly is not good, so does with drugs. It is actually can be wrongfully used and it can be misleading for some of us if we overly use drugs. So what I want to say is, drugs can be bad if you overly use it, even something that we commonly use, such as maybe vitamin or others kind of like daily products or daily drugs that maybe some of us consume it. It can be harmful too. However, not every drugs that under the narcotic list is actually really that bad. It's just because we just haven't found out the benefit of it. So maybe if some of your friends or I don't know, some of you maybe use it, please just don't judge someone just because of we think that narcotic is bad or so on so on. Maybe they just have some mental issues that going on, so they need those kind of like drugs that can help them. Maybe it's under the doctor consent. However, it's maybe still lowly under the law of Indonesia. It's kind of like still not legal, so it's maybe we need to wait for a little bit more. And I hope our government want to take consideration as first of all, drug is not really that bad. It actually bring benefits. Second of all, in several states, in several area, the plan of what the drug is come from is actually being consumed daily or maybe kind of like casually consumed. And the third of all, because WHO already recommending it to be reschedule the narcotic payment. So I hope we can be a better society that kind of like more developed and more have better understanding toward this kind of matter, especially this kind of issues that really controversial. However, we just need to be more open and have a better understanding in this kind of like matters. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you who willing to listen to me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.